it's my distinct honor to introduce the new University of Louisville Director of Athletics, Josh Heird.
And with that this morning, bright and early, U of L naming its new athletic director. It's second since Tom Jurich was fired in 2017. Today, Josh Heird, right here, who has been serving as the interim, gets the job full time. He's already being applauded for his early hiring moves. And today he got a 5-year deal and a salary of $850,000 a year to lead Cardinal Athletics. And Sports Director Ken Spencer is here with more on the leadership plan from Josh Heird we heard about today.
Yeah, a couple things stood out to me. He doesn't want to settle for the status quo. He wants to compete and win championships, cares deeply about the fan experience, and he wants to be in this job for the rest of his career.
Lori from day one said, hey, you've been given the authority to act as you are not an interim. And so that's what we did. And obviously, I think that's shown. You can ask anybody on our staff. It was full steam ahead. We didn't take a day off.
What I want to say about Josh is Josh won this position. He had stiff competition. He had people who were sitting ADs that had winning teams. But when we looked at the skill set he brings, and the first word I talk about with Josh is integrity.
Remember, in making this hire, Louisville says they conducted a national search, hired a search committee, did listening tours, interviewed, as Dr. Lori Gonzalez just said, other ADs around the country, and Heird was the right choice for them.
Well, Kent, you know it. He wasn't in the room, but of course, the shadow of Tom Jurich was there and large today. Heird was asked about him by reporters, specifically how he's going to be able to get some of those big money boosters back to the table at U of L who have been publicly saying they wanted Jurich back.
No, 100%. You're absolutely right. We saw the letter just the other day. Heird says he's going to try and get them back and has a belief that they are not completely out of the fold.
Look, they showed the passion they have for this university and for somebody that led this program for 20 years. And so that's a heck of a lot better situation to be in than go into a place that doesn't have that same passion. And so we're going to do everything we can to make sure everybody in this city, anybody associated with this brand, with this university, feels good about what we're doing on this campus. And I think if we can show that everybody will be on board.
So we've already seen the news. The ticket sales are already rising with the hiring of Kenny Payne. He's making moves now that could actually bring maybe a new era of fundraisers coming to U of L.
No, 100%. Look, there are a lot of people that really supported Tom Jurich in his time at Louisville. They were kind of into that, inner circle, so to speak, and they wanted to be back in that inner circle. But there's a lot of folks out there with really good things happening in the business world that they want to be involved in the new regime of Louisville athletics. I think that you're already starting to see that.
All right. Thank you very much, Kent.